Now, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening all around the world. My name is Morie Saffa, popularly known as Tolo Gondo Sarba. Well, I continue now for talk about round one of this election yaso. We all know for saying that APC and NEC that are the NEC commission we both together and the rest of the other 15 political parties as well as the rest of the country, the rest of the voters. Now they too both together upon all man for make them throw away this election yaso into a runoff. Because now that APC want and that the NEC commissioners being offered for do for APC. I know, say all man know now for say, Mr. Infa Conte lie to the whole world for say, APC don't threaten for kill them any people then. We all know that now. We all know that for say that be fraud. So, we all know now for say, now work the commission and Mr. Infa Conte, they work for APC. Because like how I done they say plenty time, APC no they ever win a credible election. Election winner by their own means and capability. The only time where they be do something close to that, now be in 1967, where actually the SLPP they be shoot themselves in the foot when they not give the symbols to the popular candidates them. And then their candidates, they end up for run as independents, and then they win, and then they refuse for join SLPP since they not give them the symbol. And because of that, two of the independent winners, they winner be SLPP, they join APC. So that time they, after the or two party don't get 32 parliamentarians, the two independents, they will actually be SLPP, join the APC, and then they make them 34 to 32. Now that be give the opportunity for make APC form the government in 1967. That was it. Since then, APC they thief elections. APC they thief government. 2007, Christian Atop and the NEC, National Electoral Commission, where Naina be the chairman, they thief that election day from SLPP and give to APC. Christian Atop and NEC people. 2000 and that have been because he not be even get the right for do what he do when have been for say he cancel SLPP then over voting when he not be get the right for councillor so that he will give the government to APC. Now that Christian Atop been do. And then 2012, he do the same thing. But this time here, so now the other way around where he do them. This time, he get the right and the law, DBNM, for Meki cancel the overvoting. But what happened this time in 2012, now APC been do the massive overvoting. So instead of for Meki cancel, because if you be for cancel, automatically SLPP be for be the winner, he no counter. Christian Atop. He no counter. Then he give the government to APC in 2012. They cheat Madabio. Madabio be for done be the president in 2012. Okay. Now we there in 2018. And we don't go through round one. And the reason why we did round two now is because again, NEC, this time with the chairman Infa Ali Conte, they work together for APC for making give this government the other to APC again. Now that if Ali any commissioners don't try for do. He lied to we try to say, oh, APC don't threaten for kill him if he give the government to SLPP. He lied to all man, to the whole world. Bio not to show it be. Bio it work in conjunction with APC, forget the government. He lied, say self. The best thing where he go do for make he save his life, now for make he throw this election also into a runoff. When he end up for do. But not to be because if we want for saving life, because we all be advocate for her. But now because the Yuki day between the commission, the commission and APC. Yuki been there. And now because of that Yuki day where they call in the Infa content today as Yuki commissioner. Infa content, you are a Yuki commissioner from today on. And I hope that the whole world will call you that. Yuki commissioner. And we be see what will be happen. Yuki commissioner in Baba, be they do the job, the physical job, commissioner in the lie to the world. In the Baba, they add votes to APC and they take away from SRPP as they enter the data into the computer. Would I go tell you for say Yuki commissioner Conte not be no or waiting me they go on. But now the Yuki that way be down there and then try to give this government to APC. So the Yuki agents then, commissioners then, now then they do the job. And then we know about one. Again, one of them, Yuki commissioner then, by the name of Miata French. I think say he be too smart for make them catch up, or possibly they just cover in tracks. All of a sudden, Miss Miata French get a very high profile now to the APC people then. Then they praise them, then they go to church for, they worship for them, then they go to mosque, they worship for Miata French. Miata French don't do well for APC. Mrs. Miata French, what do you be actually do for APC? Tell we know. Tell the world. Tell the world, do ya? If you sure about your humanity. Now that's for do. Now for do the right thing. So him is slide under. Now the other one the way be too brazen the man where they catch. So that they make this video also, I don't put together 10 pointers them where the people them where they involved with the runoff. We SLPP people them. We supporters them. The agents, SLPP agents them. I don't put 10 points together because I know say people that they think about that, but sometimes they put them, they think about them all in one sequence just like that. So that make I don't see off for put if you 10 pointers there together. We will for get on their mind as when they watch APC for this runoff yaso. Pointer number 1. Now for make sure for say the APC criminals not they come early for go vote in place of SLPP, genuine SLPP voters. Then a crooked number 1 thing where APC they do. It may happen during this election. Most of them they can't vote early, and then by the time the real person, the real voter come, they say, oh, remember say you don't vote. And we know for say now the NEC officials then where consider party, and then they allow the person or reject them. So then they allow anyway because they work in collusion with APC. Now that make APC una and they call una all problem crooks. A for all, P for problem, C for crooks, APC, all problem crooks, because all problems them now would they apply as crooked people them for steal an election. The next thing, now this Yuki Commissioner Conte, you name that now. I hope that the whole world go remember that name there for you. Any side we see you now for call you Yuki Commissioner Conte. Because you involve partner. Okay? Or you borrow them. The one that really work under you, they involve partner. Alright? Mrs. Miata French. You know, this is one of the very smart women that way don't work in that place there. Because everything where you do, I think say you just slide under. Nobody not catch you. Pass the APC one day where they report to. And no say that then be raise your profile. Talk about you all around the world for say you don't help APC. What did they help? So that make I don't put 10 pointers together. First one, I say that for make sure for say then APC voter crooked voters them not come vote early. Then point number 2. We have for watch the ballots them where they go to the SLPP areas. For make sure for say them ballots they not get problem. Because APC and NEC then go work together to the extent we say all the bad ballots that then they send at the SLPP areas so that when the people they vote for them, they go cancel them anyway because that be bad ballot. I be only hearing about this bad ballot here, so during this election, after APC don't ask for a recount, and then toward the end, that's the way what do you call Conte, Yuki Commissioner, they announce the results. Now that time now it bring all these things but bad ballots, all kind of ballots there and this and that. Now that time now way it bring. That time way counting they go on for the last 6 days. Nobody they talk about any other ballot pass no more overvote. Nobody talk about the bad ballots then. But now if them may take off from the SLPP areas because very possibly for say now they send them bad ballots there to the SLPP areas and when the people they vote with her they come back cancel them. I'm sure for say that be happy. Because they say they be take a lot of bad ballots there now the southeast, now the SLPP areas. But then I be bad ballots. Not to overvote the SLPP now the southeast areas, they don't be get overvoting. So then the point number 2, the bad ballots they would have watch out for that. Point number 3, APC fraud. Point number 3, would have watch out for APC agents then or criminals then we go come for throw away the polling station into an overvote. Now the SLPP areas. In other words, people that, APC then they work in conjunction with NEC. So NEC they supply them with all the information and very possibly, or even if they already do them, we go expect say they go do them because then they work for them. Okay? So now watch out for the overvoting where the APC criminals then go cause now the SLPP areas. Especially that Freetown and even in the northern province, which I then go get more access for cause that overvoting. In other words, a polling station where let we say they get 250 voters. APC criminal voters then go come and then do some more voting because they get the information anyway. And then 50 go count now until we get, let me say we get 275 until 300 at the maximum. So the difference for be only 25. But then 50 go come or 26 go come. We go be 301. Come vote. Now that precinct day. By the time they're done, it don't be 301, and now the law say any overvote by even one vote for cancel the whole thing. So then go come add to them votes then they now the APC precincts then APC stations then, so that they go throw away the thing into an overvote. So SLPP go cancel. I mean NEC go cancel. So now watch out. Then point number 3. Fraud, APC fraud point number 4. We be here. All this year where they talk so, we don't hear they complain about them around the country. You know? Now that make sometimes people that they say, oh, you know they're on the ground, you know they're on the ground. But you know, are they now mean like a nucleus. Okay? Where they spread me tentacles around the world with me more. And they get called from England, from Salon, from Kailahu, from Pujehun, from Freetown, from Australia. Where they tell them. So, point number 4, would I watch out? When people then come for count votes na the polling stations. Especially we say mostly with native people, then they like up na the villages, way deep na the villages, where you know we all know for say, you know, people them when native people them they can shy away or they can freight small for government business. We know that. So we know for say now then deep villages. They say people they can come for count vote when APC agents they don't or NEC agents that when they work for APC don't fill out the ballot boxes, or they make the people that fill out the ballot boxes. Then they offer for make them take the ballot, go drop them. They say that they do that. The agents then they take the ballot from the voter. They say, oh, make I go put and see sometimes it go difficult for you. You're not going to sign for, you know. And in most cases, our native people, when they afraid government business, they go give the ballots to the man. And guess who side that man they could go put her? Now in pocket. You know, they put her inside box. They put her in pocket, then it come out. Like say, you don't go vote for this person, yeah, so. Or something like it can ask the man, who do you want for vote for? If the man tells you, okay, I want for vote for this, you go vote for somebody else. They say that be happy. Now a few places where the agents then they vote for the voter. So then a point number 4. Agent where they drop the ballot for a voter. Point number 5. Ballot box for be guarded by agents from the both political parties. This time also, pan the runoff, APC and SLPP, therefore they around them boxes. SLPP agents there with people them. You know say APC then na political thief man then, na voter thief man then. Because that's the only way that way they form government, where they steal an election and they form government. So then they watch. Then they watch you, then they try for do any kind of a thing for make they get over you. You get for day around them boxes. Now what do I mean by that? Not for just in transit now, that would they talk about separate. But they talk about when the boxes don't come at the polling centers. would not allow the agents they no more for day around them boxes even overnight. Would not left the boxes overnight. Because somebody get access to that building there with a key. Somebody get access to that. After all man done tire for the day, for work for the day, and then they ready for go. Now that time they sort of there people that will come for come inside the building. I feel very sure for saying that be happening during this time or so. It look like say APC agents there and even the NEC agents that when they work for APC or when they try for hand over the government to APC, it look like say they become net they can change the ballots them. Take ballots from one box put to the other. Or change the ballot from one person to the other. Now that make all through that counting where they be the count, SLPP no ever get low single digits counts them until when SLPP not be get any low single digit count until APC they ask for a recount. And remember that recount they count about 3 days later of when they don't reach like at least that been between the 50th and the 75th percentile where APC then begin for ask for recount. Why? Because ballots they don't travel already from one box to another. When ballots don't go from one box to another, now APC then they know which side the box is the ballot be not to travel into. Then that make they go to the NEC, they say, let we recount. And watch that then recount figures. Now that time they way SLPP get the worst count. Single digits mostly. Where APC they get in the hundreds. And KKY self they get in the northern province at least a few hundreds. SLPP they get less than 10. Why? Because ballot don't transfer from SLPP box to APC box. And that be happy. And that make when the APC they don't do that finish, now they count ask for recount. So that they bring me to the next count when count number 5. With count number 6. Count number 6, and they say, let we discourage any recount. Any recount. Why the people they're not able to count the very first and the only time? Why not? When a state take paper, look who they vote for and blah blah and then put them down and count. Why that they not go be right the first time? It's possible. It will be. But what to make APC count ask for recount? For say, then be they see for say, somebody not be they count well, now that be make. No, not all that make. Now because ballots don't travel from one box to the other now, and they want them, that one the way the ballots go inside for now they count there. Now that be happy. We for able count then ballots them the very first and only time for be correct. If anybody want for a recount, let them do it later. If people they don't count the ballots there already, that box they make it go. If somebody not feel right, if we talk at the time when then they count. Hey, would I not pass that ballot day? Or would I not take that ballot? Oh, you not look upon that ballot day very well. When the thing they in progress. Not to after all man done, put the box away and then you come, let them recount. And that APC been do. And at that time, where APC come up. Now be around that time they now, we all man they don't declare for say SLPP don't get 56.3%. Now APC come for recount. Because now that time they don't pass, transfer the ballots there. So then at point number 6. APC fraud, point number 6. For watch out for. Now, the other thing where actually they would guarding the boxes, then in transit, when they transfer the boxes from the polling station to the polling centers. SLPP, we people them, anybody, you volunteer for file them boxes. Now that I've been talked by one of me program, I say, if them boxes go to the deepest hamlets, the deepest villages, una follow the boxes. If them boxes go underwater, una swim go they with the boxes. Now that for be. Now the only way that for try for defeat APC, the Yuki business for try for steal the election. And for say Yuki commissioners, they all they work for APC. So we don't get a chance. Would they pay them people them for make them do the right thing, but then they do it for APC? Would they pay them people? Now that make I call them never ethical or credible commission. The never ethical or credible commission, NEC. Because they're not ethical. They definitely not get credibility. Because they support APC every time. 2007, 2012, and now 2018. Look what Infa Ali been do. They yell all over the world, hey, APC ready for kill me, and me fumble them. APC ready for kill me. Beyond have been distraction tactics. For distract people them. And I mean that time where that motor man they change the votes there 50 fata inside the computer as they put that. Just around that time, would I go back to the sequence of events? Because now the tactics where Chief Yuki Commissioner Conte be used for divert people for concentration parties. Counting. So what be happy in the first round? SLPP and we the other 15 parties them we managed for slow down APC na the voting front, the voting side. Then we let we put we guard down on the counting side. Now that be happy. We watch APCs and make sure for say, they not just get away with anything arbitrarily on the voting side. But then we forget about the counting. And that they now, in conjunction with the Yuki commissioners them, they both together and begin for work. 50 fata, they change data. So then at point number 6. In transit. No, I think that point number 7. Protect the vote in transit. Any side the vote go, we surrender. If we not there for them on the road overnight, we not sleep around the truck or the car where the box is then inside. In fact, before we now lock the box, or the car or the truck, we now look inside for make sure for say person not the inside, because they go do that. They go hide person inside the box as when they sleep. Even when they sleep around them, somebody they inside. They work with torchlight, and they open boxes. They change transfer ballots there. They go do that. Point number 7. Point number 8. Now, we all know for say that NEC commissioners, I mean NEC agents, and then they prepare the RF report them where they put the information for na the polling station, Panam, and then the announcer. That information they, because all the other political party, the agents they can they around where they watch, where the NEC official they count, that are the most credible information than when it come to the center now, we say one person the input, and I will be see this time here so. People then transfer the information from the polling centers, and then this Yuki commissioner also maybe they input the data or whatever. They commit fraud. Computer fraud. Whether a criminal act, therefore jail them. Because it interfere with the credibility of the network, with the integrity of the network. That's a computer crime. But anyhow, all that because why we get for take information from the polling stations then, bring them to the polling centers then, input them into the computer before they go announce the credibility of the information. Why? Look the process where that data they go through. Which point now where person go feel to say that information is totally 100% credible when they go through so many processes before they enter them into the data. I'm sorry, before they announce them. Now we will see this time here so. Whether Yuki commissioner be they change the data 50 fata for APC. If they add to APC, they subtract from SLPP. So need not there for make that information they come first from the polling station there, can they enter the data into the computers before they go announce or consider them legitimate. So point number 8. Now that point we for avoid that. But this runner, once they count at the polling station and they take a phone call, cell phone or mobile phone to the polling center, that will be enough. The idea of putting the data into the computer, that's not for just for posterity, that's for the future, for secure the data, for maintain the data, for keep on the database. That no more but enough for me for say the data get for enter inside the computer first before they announce the information. No. Okay, that's point number 8. Point number 9. If they get for enter the data into the system before they announce them, make all two political parties, in this case during this runoff, let them all two sit down on each side of the person where they enter that data there. Now that for be. Okay? APC man sit down on one side, SLPP man or woman sit down on the other side. The agent, the NEC, Yuki NEC commissioner, where they do the data entry, sit down between them. Then go they watch over them. Then go they watch over. In shoulders. Make sure for say data incredible. Now that make that man they been swindled so many SLPP votes them. Okay, that's point number 9. The other point where they talk now for make sure for say when the boxes that they inside the building overnight, let make all the political party members then they inside the same building, inside the same place, all man they watch. At this time we don't talk that. let all man they watch. Overnight, if we get for sleep, we forget for take shifts them for sleep. Because you know for close all 2 years per APC, then they thief. And they talk about voter thief. So now that 10 points them. Where I be just one for put them all together so that somebody go think about them in one swoop. So, the people them, by the runoff, you get for me very, very, very vigilant. APC not a win election. Look on this election, during this election, yeah, so how much would I be see APC they go around the campaign? They not get campaign message. They not tell we what that they can do in the next 5 years. They not talk up. They not talk up. Pass no more. The attempt where they try for kill other motorman them, where they be try for kill we old man na Kamalo. But they not even they go around, they talk about policy where they can't do like how Madabio be they do. Madabio anywhere then they all over the country. Then they talk about what that they can do. Right now, as they talk to Una, if I ask Una, waiting APC and Samura don't say that they can't do when if they win the government. Waiting they don't you the members say Samura did not talk. Waiting that they can't do nothing. I don't think say anybody go remember nothing. But I go tell you for say the whole country know for say Madabio don't say it will bring free education from primary school to secondary school. Now that they try there with a sip and video picking them. Then they go around. Madabio, they can't give you free education. Madabio, they can't give you free education. Picking them, baby, them elementary school picking them. Then no waiting mother talk. But when I tell we know waiting Samura Kamara be talk say that they can't do APC government they can't do nothing. They not talk about policy. They not talk about pass number for try for be in control of violence. So the people there, I know say I don't talk long, but at the point that we do ya, where they in charge, where they get involved, and this runoff here so. We get for tightening up the ropes. We get for tightening up everything around neck, APs, neck the neck. And for tightening up stuff around there so that they not will get chance for do anything. We are tightening them around APC the neck so that we are watch them. That's it. When I let we do that, we go constrict APC the ability for thief, the votes them. Thank you very much.